Hello everyone, my name is Susan and welcome to a nice little half-hour chair yoga class. A nice gentle stretch, all right? So I want you to make yourself comfortable in your chair, all right? Now the chair that I usually find is a really good idea is something nice and sturdy with a back onto it, all right? Whatever you have would probably be fine, all right? Sitting nice and tall in your chair, paying attention to how your legs are set up. So the ankles, the feet, everything is nice and lined up under the knees. And I want you to lean back and just relax in your chair, all right? So we always start our class with a couple of minutes of pranayama, of breathing. Prana is breath, pranayama is breath control. Breathing in through the nose, exhaling through the nose. So just learning how to relax and really take that long, smooth breath. Now we're going to sit today for our pranayama into our Surya Mudra. So ring finger represents health, energy, and intuition. Thumb represents your ego. Together, palm up. Like I said, just relax. Relax the shoulders. Close your eyes. Let's take a nice, long, smooth breath. Continue on your own personal pranayama for the next 2 minutes. Relax the shoulders, just close your eyes and just breathe. Nice long, full, smooth breath. Inhale completely. Always suspend your breath just for a few seconds. And then exhale completely. Now's the time to drop your day and settle your mind. And to set an intention for your practice today. Focus on any situation in your life that needs guidance from your higher self. It's time to lower the heart rate, lower our blood pressure, and lower our anxiety level. Trying to find stillness in mind and body. For one more breath. And on your next exhale, I'd like you to sit nice and tall in your chair. Now straighten your spine. Let's bring our hands together. Let's rub them vigorously to activate our hand chakra. Hands on your heart center, close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune out. Inhale. One more. Just slow it down. And on the next exhale, I'd like you to drop 3 fingers, keep the index fingers together. Now before we get into our Jupiter Mudra, I just want you to make sure that you just keep in mind how you feel right now in this moment. So if there's anything that we're going to do that's going to aggravate a condition or maybe cause you pain, you don't have to do it. You can try, see how it feels. And if it's uncomfortable, bring yourself out of it, all right? Sit nice and tall in your chair, but keep the breath going. And as in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you a nice neutral place where you can hang out if you have to stop for any reason. But let's see if we can do our Jupiter Mudra together today. On the next exhale, if you can, I want you to reach up. Now, sitting nice and tall in the chair, if this is going to bother your shoulders, to reach up nice and high like this, you can adjust yourself, come down, even if you want to stay right here. That's fine, all right? So into Jupiter Mudra, sitting nice and tall on those sit bones. Let's wake up that physical body. Let's wake up that spine. Relax the shoulders. Breathe. Breathing into Jupiter Mudra, which is good luck and expansion, are activated when together. Focus your energies on breaking through barriers. One more breath. On the next exhale, I'd like you to release the arms. Inhale into a gentle back bend, or just reach up to the ceiling. Now, if your arms are down here, you can put your hands on your hips and you can do the same thing, all right? Preparing forward fold. Take your breath. On the exhale, slowly bring the arms down. Bring them right onto your lap. Big breath. On the exhale, now I want you to bow your head. Now you can round your back and just slide your hands down. They only come down about halfway along the outside of your shin area, your calf. And just relax. Let everything go and just breathe. This is a gentle forward fold. Like I said, you don't have to go very far down, but just bow your head. Let's start lengthening that spine out. Relax, lengthen the shoulders. One more breath. On the exhale, come up slowly, reverse the blood flow, so very slow and gentle. All right, hands on the lap, roll the shoulders out gently, forward and back. All right, let's do a nice gentle neck stretch. All right, let's release the tension into the neck, even into the upper back, or I should say into the shoulders. And be very gentle with your neck. If you have issues with your neck, your upper spine, you might want to be very careful on how you do this particular one. And if you decide that you just want to skip it all together, this is where I want you to hang out. This is our mountain pose. So the mountain pose is sitting nice and tall. Just let your arms hang down. Legs are nice and relaxed. This is the place you can come to anytime during the class. If you just want to relax, if you need to skip a move, or if you just don't want to do something, come here. But keep your breath going. The breath is consistent the whole time we're together. All right. Now hands on the lap, sitting nice and tall. I want you to bow your head. Take a breath. On the exhale, roll your head over the left shoulder. Gently breathe. On the exhale, roll it to the back. Exhale to the right. Now this is a gentle stretch, like I said earlier, releasing the tension into the neck. Exhale back. And let's do the reverse. On the next exhale, roll your head over the right shoulder. Keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. Your hands are nice and relaxed. Exhale to the back. Exhale to the left. And to the front. Slowly come up. So releasing the tension in the neck. The neck muscles are really taut, really small. They're called scalene muscles. So it doesn't take a lot for them to get tight. Sometimes you sleep kind of funny or that, and we hold a lot of tension in our upper body, even into our neck. So it's very important to release that. Release the blood vessels and the nerves as well. All right, let's do a nice shoulder shrug from here with a straight spine. Hands are on the lap, big breath. Exhale, bring the shoulders up and hug your ears as tight as you can. And let's start releasing the tension into the upper back, into the shoulders. Breathe. Trying to slow things down. And on the next exhale, we're going to release. And then let it go. Just let the shoulders go. All right. Now, let's roll them out. If you can, let's go a little bit more movement. Forward and back, loosen things up, get a little bit of circulation going into the upper body, into the shoulders, into the neck. All right, perfect. Reach out with the right arm, bend it slightly out the elbow. Just bring the arm down a little bit. You don't have to have it too high. So the left hand is on the right elbow. Relax your right hand. On the exhale, I want you just give it a little bit of a pull. Not too hard. If you want, you can literally hug yourself. You can put your right hand on your left shoulder. You don't have to. And this one here, you can adjust it. If you want a deeper stretch, give it a little bit more or less. And this is a really nice stretch for the whole deltoid, the shoulder, into the upper arm as well, into the shoulder blade, right, and upper back. On the exhale, release. Let's go to the other side. Reach out, bend at the elbow. Right hand on the left elbow. Just relax the elbow, relax your shoulder. And on the exhale, same thing. Now, depending on how you feel, because you always have one side of your body that's a little tighter, a little, not as loose, it's not as strong. So we always work with both sides of the body to keep things balanced. And on the exhale, release. Perfect. Hands on the lap, roll it out. All right, so we're going to do one more nice little exercise for the upper body and for the arms. This one here is focusing on the wrists, the forearms as well. And it's called eagle arms. All right, I'm going to give you a couple of different ways to do this. So the actual eagle, I'll do a quick little demo and we'll see what we can do together. Now the actual eagle arms, you can bring your arms down a little bit lower. They don't have to be too high. Hands are back to back. I'm taking the right hand, I'm bringing it over the left. I'm grabbing the fingers very, very gently, and then I'm bringing them in like this. All right, it's a little bit of a twist. Now, if this is really not going to be feel good for you, for your wrists or anything like that, what you can do is just keep your hands like this, Namaste prayer pose. That's all. You can do that way as well, okay? So, let's see what we can do together. Reach out, right hand over the left, grab the fingers gently, roll them in. Now, keep a loose grip. You don't have to have a tight grip. You want to be nice and relaxed. All right, breathe. One more breath. And on the exhale, I want you just to lean back. Look up to the ceiling. One more breath. On the exhale, come all the way forward, bow your head. You can bring your elbows onto your knees or onto your thighs and just bow your head. Always remember to move slowly, gently, and very carefully. This is not a race, it's not a rush. Slow and controlled. On the next exhale, come up. Perfect. And gently release the hands. All right, you can roll the wrists up, move your fingers a little bit, because we're going to do that again with the other side. So again, if you want to try this side and it's going to work better for you, but like I said, if anything, you can do the same thing with your hands like this. All right, so those of you who want to do eagle arms again, arms out, left hand over the right, grab the fingers gently and roll it in. Carefully. Relax the shoulders, close your eyes, and let's prepare to look up to the ceiling. On the exhale, I want you just to lean back a little bit. So it's a little bit of a gentle back bend as well, but you know, that depends on how your spine feels, so don't feel like you have to really go back too far. And on the exhale, let's go all the way forward. Bow your head, resting your elbows on your thighs. For one more breath. On the exhale, come up very, very slowly. Release the hands. All right. So let's reach out with the arms. Now, sitting tall, relax. If you need to roll the shoulders out at any time, take a second or two and do it. Helps you release the tension into the shoulders. We're working on identifying, isolating, and releasing tension in our bodies, but also lowering our stress level as well. That's where that breath comes in. All right. So I want you to reach out. So sitting nice and tall, make sure that you're comfortable on your chair always. Pay attention to how your legs feel too. While we're doing the upper body, your legs, ankle and knees are lined up. Your legs are nice and relaxed. You don't even notice them, okay? So again, reach out. I want you to bend at the wrist and just slightly turn them out to the baby finger. Just slightly. You don't have to go too far. They're not going to go very far anyway. So what we're going to do here is just bending at the wrist is a nice stretch for your extensor muscles along the top of the forearm, and by turning slightly out to the baby finger, this way we engage the muscles and release and stretch them on the side, and then we'll work on the bottom in a second or two. Exhale, palms to ceiling. Now take the right hand, go to the tip of the left fingers and gently pull back, very gently again. This is a nice stretch for the palm of the hand, the fingers, and the flexor muscles here. All of these muscles, everything works together. For the fingers, the hands, the wrist, and the forearm, all together. Exhale, let's go to the other side. And release. Bring the hands up. Now I want you just to move your fingers very gently. Just pretend you're playing piano, but not quickly, just slowly. Let's really get a little movement, articulation, especially if your hands are stiff, if you have a little arthritis, or stiff fingers. It's so important that we keep these fingers moving. All right, and then I want you to round the wrists. Just round them. You can go a little quicker if you want. Just move them around. All right, perfect. Hands on the lap, roll the shoulders out. All right, so let's start working our way down. Let's work on that spine a little bit. We're going to do two different moves for our spine. First one is called the twist pose, okay? So today we're just going to leave our legs the way they are. So just relax your legs. Left hand on the right knee. I'm going to turn my chair slightly so you can see what I'm doing here, all right? Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hold on to the side of the chair here, all right? So left hand on the right knee, holding on to the chair. Taking a breath to center. On the exhale, I want you just to gently look over the right shoulder. Keep your back straight, shoulders are relaxed. Now the spinal twist, if you have issues with your spine, with your back, don't torque it or twist and go too far, even if you move a little bit. If you find you're comfortable, if you want to go a little further, we always move on the exhale. You can press your knee a little bit to the left, you'll get a little more movement. And if you have to come right out of it, don't be shy, back up, come right out of it, all right? And as you get on in your progress with your practice, your body will start to loosen up. So if your body's really tight, don't force it. Don't think you're whipping yourself around. That's not going to happen. That's when you're going to cause yourself injuries. All right, so gentle. One more breath. Exhale. Slowly. All right, let's go to the other side. Let me just reposition my chair. Right hand on the left knee. Left hand holding on to your little handle here. Big breath to center. Exhale. Now, a gentle spinal twist, releasing the spine, keeping it nice and flexible and agile and supple, releasing the nerves, the blood vessels, the muscles up and down your spine. Your nervous system runs up and down there, so keeping that part of our body nice and limber. All right. Exhale, come back. All right, roll the shoulders out gently. Loosen things up, relax. The breath is flowing. I want you to pay attention to the breath. You should feel your chest rise as you inhale. You always suspend your breath just for a few seconds. Exhale, the chest lowers or sinks as you exhale. All right, let's do one more for our spine. Let's do our cat and cow. I'm going to turn my chair a little bit again so you can see what I'm doing. Make sure that you're always comfortable in your chair. Your back is nice and straight, so always being aware of your posture. All right, so here we're going to hold on to the chair. Just hold on very lightly. I'll do a quick little demo and then we'll do it together. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to inhale up. So try to get a little bit of a C-scoop spine, whatever you can manage. Bring the chest out, look up, and then on the exhale, we're going to do the opposite. You're going to arch the back. Now you can round your spine, chin to chest, and round the shoulders. All right, we're going to do that 3 times. So if you find that you can only do one and then it's, you've had enough, come back to your mountain and hang out and wait for us, okay? All right, let's go. Inhale up. Exhale. Follow the rhythm of the breath, inhaling all the way. And exhale. Breath in motion, meditation in motion. This is a wonderful stretch for your back. Lengthening the spine one more time. Releasing the upper back. This is a really nice stretch, especially for that lower back. Exhale. Belly button to spine, chin to chest. And come up. Slowly. All right. Hands on the lap, roll the shoulders out. And that's our wonderful cat and cow. All right. Perfect. All right. Now, we're going to do another nice little stretch here. And this one is called the Sufi roll. So comfortable on your chair. All right. Back is nice and straight again. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. And ankle and knees are nice and lined up. Feet are nice and anchored to the floor. All right. So hands on the lap. So this particular one called the Sufi roll is working on a nice little mobility of the spine again, working on the lower back muscles, working on your abdominal, your core muscles, and the obliques, the muscles along the side of your body. All right, let's go. Inhale, press the chest forward, lean forward slightly. Exhale as you do a little half circle to the left. Exhale your back, self to straight spine. Again, inhale, press the chest forward. Exhale, roll. One more time to the left. Your shoulders are nice and loose. Inhale. Your arms are completely relaxed. Your hands are nice and loose. Follow the breath. All right, straight spine. Let's go to the right. Inhale. Press the chest forward and just exhale as you roll. Let your arms go completely limp. Again, inhale. Forward. Press that chest forward. Roll. One more time to the right. Inhale. Exhale. All the way back. That's such a nice little stretch. And back to straight spine. Roll the shoulders out. All right. So let's start working some legs. Let's go all the way down. We're going to start with our feet and work our way back up. So from here, just move your feet out a little bit here. All right. Just kind of move them out a bit. So what we're going to do here now is we're going to work our toes and our feet and our ankles. So I need you just to kind of see if you can get your feet off the floor. If you have to, you can hold on to the chair or put your hands on your lap. It doesn't matter where your hands are. Get the feet and the legs off the floor. You don't have to get them way up here. Just get them off the floor, even if it's just a little bit, all right? So what we're going to do here is a nice plantar flexion. So let me show you quickly. I'm going to push my foot forward and then come all the way back. All right, so the feet are off the floor. Keep them off the floor, all right? So the plantar flexion is the action like I just showed you, pushing forward, coming back. This is going to work, a nice little work stretching out the ankle muscles into the foot, into the toes, but also engaging lower leg muscles as well. You'll feel your calves moving too. So that's what I want you to feel. Let's go. Inhale, push it forward. Exhale. Bring yourself right into the moment. Right here, right now, where nothing else matters. What you're doing in this present moment, your breath, feeling calm, relaxed. focusing on your body, your mind, and your soul. And one more time up. From here, relax. Just let your feet land. Let them land. Let your knees fall open. Let's just take a couple of breaths. Just rest the legs before we go any further. And let's just hang out in our mountain pose. So straighten your spine. Let your arms hang down and breathe. I want you to be able to really start feeling that sense of calm, tranquility. One more breath. On the next exhale, hands on the lap. All right, let's do a couple more things with our feet. And let's work the toes. So what I want you to do is bring your feet off the floor, and I want you just to wiggle your toes. So just play piano with your toes. So just kind of articulate them as much as you can. Sometimes it's hard to move those little toes around. And while you're doing that, see if you can round the ankles a little bit. You can go a little faster if you want, but keep your breath consistent. It's slow and it's controlled. Move it around. Let's really release those tight muscles. Decompress the muscles, releasing the nerves, the blood vessels. Exactly what we want to do in our yoga practice are called eccentric muscle contractions. All right, perfect. Let your feet land. Now I want you to walk them back. Perfect. All right. And from here, we're going to do some nice leg lifts. Okay, so roll the shoulders out if you need to. And let me show you this one here. So this one here, what we're going to do is you're going to bring the right foot forward. You're going to lift it up. And you're going to come down. So when we come down, you can bend your knee a little, you can tap your toe, or you can keep your foot hovering if you'd like. If you really have to touch the floor, that's fine, don't worry about it. So getting the leg lift, get it up as straight and as high as you can. Now this particular one, you're gonna feel it, okay? This is gonna work some abdominal, some core muscles, of course, to help you lift that heavy leg. You're gonna work some of your quads, even some hamstring, you're gonna work pelvic floor muscles, hip flexors, and going into your buttock as well, and even to your lower back. So this is a really nice, our legs are very heavy, so it takes a lot of strength, core strength, to lift them off the floor. We're going to do it three times, then we'll go to the other side, then we're gonna do both legs. So roll the shoulders out, relax, ready, let's go. Inhale up, exhale. Shoulders are relaxed, keep going, up. If you find that you want to press down a little bit on your left foot to help stabilize your body, that's okay as well. But focus on what you're doing, the part of the body you're working with. Up, down, all the way down, relax. All right, let it go, bring it down. Make sure you line it up under your knee. Let's go to this side here. And again, up. And don't worry if you can't get it very high off the floor. Just do what you can, all right? Like I said, yoga is not about performance, it's about integrating mind, body through breath awareness. So whatever you can manage is just fine. Don't worry. And down. Perfect. Okay, roll the shoulders out. Now we're going to do both legs. Now both legs are going to be a little bit more challenging. You need a lot more power. So what I need you to do here is I need you to scooch up in your chair just a little bit. I'll move my chair a little bit like this. So I'm going to scooch up a little bit. So let's say half of your thighs are off the floor, or off the chair, I should say. So this one here, you might have to lean back a little bit. Now when you lean back, you're going to hold on to the chair and the legs are going to come up. Don't worry if you can't get them very high. That's not the point. It's just to get them up. Try to straighten them if you can. We'll do that 3 times as well. Now leaning back. Now when you lean back, you'll find it a little bit easier to get the legs up as opposed to having a straight spine. Now, but keep your back straight, your head is level with your spine. Lean back just slightly, hold on to that chair, let's go. Inhale up, and down. You can tap your toe, you can hover, or you can bring your foot onto the floor if you have to. And again, up, down, straighten spine, roll the shoulders out. So we're going to do one more. Now this one here involves getting off the chair. So I want you to get up, come to the side of the chair, just hold on to the chair, all right? We're going to work on our balance a little bit today. So hold on to the chair. I'm coming to the right side of my chair. We're going to do both sides anyway. Hold on, left hand onto the chair. Now, feet are nice and anchored to the floor. When we do our other yoga class, this would be called our mountain pose, as opposed to sitting with the arms hanging. This is a mountain pose. So we're just going to do a couple little things. So let me show you quickly. I'm going to lift the right foot off, bring it forward, come down, to the side, down, and to the back. All right? So hold on to the chair. If you want to try it without the chair, that's up to you. Now the right arm can come out here, or you can bring it out here if you'd like. Ready? Let's go. Inhale, bring the right foot off the floor. Just bring it forward. Breathe. The strength of the left foot, the toes, the left leg. Exhale down. Preparing to go to the side. Let's go. Inhale out. You don't have to go very far. When you bring your leg out this side, this is a side extension, so you can feel it on to your hips as well. Inner thighs. Exhale down. And let's go. I'm going to just turn in so you can see what I'm doing. And when you lift your leg up to the back, you can feel your buttock engaging, which is good. We should feel that. Hamstring as well. Quad, core muscles, down. All right, ready? Roll the shoulders out. Let's go to the other side. Same thing. Now these are things, make sure you're nice and comfortable. Let's go. Left leg up. These are things you can practice all the time. Standing up against the wall, exhale down. When you're standing at your kitchen counter, and eventually try doing them releasing your safety net. Down. Perfect. All right, roll the shoulders out. Let's get back into our chair. Perfect. I want you to scooch up in your chair, preparing for our child's pose. We're going to take a little rest now. Scooching up in the chair so that your sit bones are still comfortable, but I want you to feel safe. Your thighs are off the chair. Open up the legs as wide as you can. Now the feet can be on an angle. If it feels better to have your feet straight, you can make those little adjustments, absolutely. Now the child's pose balasana is a resting neutral place. It's a wonderful stretch as well. I'll show you 2 different ways to do it depending on how you feel. If you have high or low blood pressure, if you have vertigo, anything like that, you might not want to do the full one, which I'll show you right now. I'll give you a plan B. So the full child's pose is coming down here. So if that's not going to work for you, don't worry about it. Try this. So just resting your arms on your thighs, and you're just you can bow your head and just kind of hang out. You don't have to go too far. Find a place that feels just right, all right? So preparing for child's pose, big breath. Exhale. And if you're in the full child's pose, you know what? Just like gravity, pull those arms down, lengthening the arms, the shoulders, releasing the back muscles, lengthening the spine. It's a neutral place, it's a rest, and it's also a full body stretch. Now is the time to thank yourself for being here today, taking the time to sit in your chair for a little while, just to relax and stretch and just to turn all the noises off. A little time for yourself, re-energize, maybe decompress, whatever reason brings you here today. Step away from the busyness of the outside world. For one more breath. On the exhale, push down on the feet, come up very slow, reverse the blood flow so you don't get dizzy, come all the way up. All right, and let's get those legs together and sit back in your chair. Let's prepare for our closing savasana, meditation, relaxation, reflection time. Sit back now. I want you to relax, lean back in your chair. You can let your legs fall if you want. You can put your legs anywhere, let your arms hang. I want you to find a place in your chair where you can just literally melt into your chair. You can bow your head, it doesn't matter, just let it all go. All right, let it all hang out if you want to put it that way. And just relax, but keep that breath going. Let your mind, your body, and your soul absorb the vibrations of the bells, bringing your own energies to its appropriate frequency. Slowly bring yourself back into your space, back into the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes if you like. Bring life back to your body. And now at this point, now I want you to sit nice and tall and proud in your chair again, being aware of your posture. Let's bring our hands together. Let's rub them vigorously to activate that hand chakra. Hands on your heart center. Close your eyes. Let's take a nice, long, smooth breath together to tune in. Inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sat Nam. Shante, Shante, peace, peace. May love and light be with you always. Namaste. Wow, wonderful. Nicely done, everyone. All right. I hope you feel as good as I do. I love these classes, these chair classes. They're so effective. But just relax, and like I said, always listen to your body and do what you can. And even if you can do it, get in a position you can do it for one breath and you're thinking, okay, I'm good, I can't do it anymore. Come back to mountain. Don't force your body. It will happen. Let it happen. All right? And remember, change happens through movement, and movement heals. Thank you again for joining me. It's been always my pleasure. My name is Susan, and stay tuned for, I'm going to be doing a Pilates class next. I just did a nice yoga stretch, and we'll see you soon. Have a lovely day. Bye.